Welcome, me Herman here, back with another Uber Showdown Live. But today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to go back in time, before 2020, which is the current year, to a better time, to 2019, and a bit before that. And we're going to be playing some Gen 7 Ubers, some Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon Ubers. Now, of course, metagames are always evolving, so it's not going to be the exact same, but generally it's going to be much different than Sword and Shield Ubers. So let's look at the team we got here. So we have especially defensive Aegislash to check Xerneas and can't be trapped. We have Choice Banded Ho-Oh. This isn't a bulky Ho-Oh, this is a fast Ho-Oh. And the 12 defensive Vs I think are to live like Outrage or something from Sash Rayquaza as a lead. We have Primal Groudon, the best Pokemon in Gen 7 Ubers, and I think probably Gen 6 Ubers as well. Xerneas is also very good, but this is like the Landorus T of Ubers. It just defines the metagame. So it's got Rocks, Dual Stab because it's a fire type, but it's immune to water and toxic. Then we have Arceus. Arceus, not available in Gen 8, which is sad. But we are using Arceus Fairy. Fairy, very good typing. So the 16 EVs are to outspeed neutral-based 90s, like Groudon and Kyogre. I put a lot in Fizz Def, and then a little bit, and I put the Nature as Calm, so we have a bit more Spadef bulk. So I don't think I need all this physical bulk. This is our Defogger. Then we have Rocky Helmet of Veltal. So there are no boots in Gen 7. And in Gen 8, I tend to run specially defensive of Veltal, but in Gen 7, you run physically defensive of Veltal for RCS Normal, which is known as Extreme Killer, because it has extreme speed and stab, sometimes Life Orb. So this is sort of for that, and also other physical attackers. Taunt, probably my favorite move on a Veltal, Breaking Stall, and Toxic. And then, so we also have Megas. Megas are back, and Megas exist in Gen 7. We're using, I don't know, I think at the time it was a bit of a offbeat Mega, MegaMewtwo-X, but I think it's now been sort of, you see a lot of it. It's really good. It's not as fast as MegaMewtwo-Y, but it's not as frail. And it has pretty good coverage. You either run Psycho Cut or Zen Headbutt for Psychic Stab. Low Kick. Some people run Ice Beam instead of Ice Punch, but I never really understood that. Then you lose some bulk, and Ice Punch is, I think, pretty much okay. And Taunt. So that's the team. And really, this team is built around Ho-Oh, which is the mascot of the channel, which is one of the best Pokemon, I think, in Ubers, and just this does not have many switch-ins. Oh, and we have Toxic, because sometimes opponents have a switch-in, so first you Toxic them, the switch-in, and then you come back and hit them later. Alright, that's the team. Let's get a battle. Hopefully we get one quickly. I was playing this... Ooh, well... Let's switch to the accounts. Alright, I'll pause the video and I'll be right back when we get a battle. Alright, so we got a battle relatively quickly. This guy has we're starting probably at the bottom of the ladder. This guy has kind of a weird team. He has a Volcarona. It's probably Mega Gengar right there. And... Then what's he doing with an Alakazam? I don't know. So yeah, leads. Ho-Oh is a pretty safe lead, I think. Doesn't care about Kyurem White. It can burn Arceus or Toxic it. And if they lead Kyogre, you can just switch right into Groudon. Because Groudon has Desolate Land, which makes it immune to water moves. So, yeah, I think I'm going to lead Ho-Oh. I guess Aegislash can check Alakazam, whatever the heck that thing's going to do. Speak of the devil. What the heck is this thing? Well, I'm a Ho-Oh, so I'm very bulky, so I don't really care what this thing does. Ooh, it crit me. That was a crit. And it died. Okay, so yeah, we're starting at the low ladder. And, you know, weird stuff. So now I'm going straight into Groudon on the water move. Even if it goes for Ice Beam. Which this guy does, which is smart. This will still get rid of his rain. So, let's see. Now, this thing is really annoying. Alright, so Alakazam's gone, so I'm going to go into Aegislash here. And of course, this Kyogre is a choice, but we are very specially defensive. And he switches into what looks like an Extreme Killer, and it's Lumberry. So you kind of got to be a little bit wary with these things. I think I'm going to go right into a Veltal, though, because with the Rocky Helmet, and if he Swords Dances, we'll knock it out. So, that was interesting. He went for Earthquake, which they carry for Primal Groudon. So I think I'm just going to click... I think I'm going to click Toxic. Oh, it's defensive. Oh, and we miss. Hecking. Seriously? That is really annoying. So, I wonder what its coverage move is. Is it like Earthquake Ice Beam or cover? Or Earthquake Defog? I kind of don't want to Toxic into a Groudon, into a Gengar. I don't think you'd switch Gengar into Yveltal. Yeah, and this guy does go into Kyogre. We get the Toxic off, which is great. Now we have this problem. So, this is a free Ice Beam for my opponent. Stinks for us. I think I'm gonna go Aegislash. He seems to like clicking Ice Beam. Just stall this a bit, I think. Oh, he switched. Seems very intent on Earthquaking my Aegislash, so I'm just gonna click Toxic. Oh, this is its rocks. Okay. That's fine. We have Defog on something on Arceus. So I think I'm just gonna click Gyro Ball here. Yep, you can't Toxic me. I'm an Aegislash. And that Earthquake is gonna do no types of damage. So Recover is probably its last move. So it's mono attacking with Toxic. That is a thing. I really don't want to get my Arceus Toxic or anything, so I'm just gonna go straight into a Veltal and probably Roost and Stealth Rock stink in this gen. So I'm just going to Roost here, I think. He goes back into Kyogre, but this thing probably doesn't have rest, I would guess. This thing's a real nuisance, though. I want a free switch into my Groudon. No, I want a free switch into my Arceus. Aegislash might be good for the Kyurem White. I really need to defog these rocks, but I'm not going to do it now. Not in front of this Kyogre. I think we're just going to go into Groudon. I don't think he's just very intent on Ice Beaming. Okay, I'm going to click Earthquake. We're just... Oh, he's either timid or wins the speed tie or something. I'm just going to defog these rocks away. I don't think this Kyogre can touch me without its rain. It's almost dead. But we have a Banded Ho-Oh, so we don't want this thing to... We don't want it to take rocks, and it's going to be really useful for this Volcarona, and this Kyurem White, and even this Gengar. Yeah, Ho-Oh is amazing. My opponent stays in. Origin Pulse does nothing because there's no rain, and we just recover it off. And he misses the other one, unfortunate. So we're at higher health. Unfortunately, we're Will-O-Wisp. Okay, here's Gengar. What do we want to do about a Gengar? So it's gonna Mega Evolve and become what's that type? Have Shadow Tag. So I got to figure out what I want to switch into this. I definitely want to save my Arceus, both for Kyurem and to defog potential rocks. I think we're going to do a Veltal. I don't think a Veltal is going to take two. I'm going to go into Aegislash. It's probably going to go for... Okay, it went for Destiny Bond. That was a thing. So it goes for Shadow Ball. It doesn't do much. Is this not Mega? Alright, maybe this guy doesn't know Megas exist. Like I said, we're kind of on the low ladder. But even that can be dangerous, like we saw when I played that Corviknight in Gen 8 Uber. So that threat's taken care of. Here comes Kyurem White. I don't think this thing can really boost, so I think I'm pretty safe to just King Shield up. He goes for Fusion Flare, which is probably going to kill us. But, oh no, my Gyro Ball is disabled. And it doesn't kill us because we are max special defense. Now I can Gyro Ball again, but I don't want to. Because I don't want to die of this Fusion Flare. And we're just sort of wasting Toxic, getting the most out of this Aegislash we can. I'm gonna smack this thing a little bit. And this thing's nearly gone. I think I'm going to Mewtwo now. We should be faster unless it's Scarfed. And I'm just going to go... I'm worried about this Volcarona switching in. I think I'm just going to go for Low Kick. And it wasn't Scarfed. We can taunt the Arceus if it comes in. We can taunt the Volcarona. And I'm definitely taunting the Volcarona. It goes for Psychic. That does nothing, because we're still a respectable bulk. We're Mewtwo. I think I'm just going to attack this thing. We might get burned. I think Psycho Cut makes contact. No? No, it doesn't. So that's great. It doesn't even make contact. This is not switched into MegaMewtwo-X. Because you're just going to get kicked in the... I don't know, in the leg. It's a low kick. And this is 100% effective, or accurate, so we'll just take that out. So, MegaMewtwo-X, really amazing and awesome. Alright. Let's get another one. And hopefully quickly. Alright, I'm going to pause the video, and then I'll come back when we get one. Alright, we're back, and my opponent has a very scary team. Well, kind of scary. Mewtwo looks great. Ice Punch, Taunt, and Ice Punch. And we don't know what the Arceus is. You never know what the Arceus is. So, leads, his rocks have got to be on his Arceus. I doubt it's an Arceus ground, because he has a Zygarde. He or she, although it's a male here, so probably a he. I think we just lead Mewtwo and maybe Taunt to prevent rocks. Okay, Lugia lead. Interesting. I'm going to taunt this thing. Well, no. Actually, I'm going straight into Aegislash. Lugia tends not to be able to touch Aegislash. And we really don't need this for anything else. And if I had Mega'd and attacked this, I would have, you know, taken super effective Aeroblast. So, Aegislash, really excellent in Ubers. I think it's allowed in OU in this gen, but it's just so heckin' good. You know, walling the heck out of this Lugia, walling the heck out of Xerneas. Okay, we just got blizzarded by Lugia. Alright, we're still on the low ladder here. I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to Gyro Ball. He's blizzarding us. Hopefully he doesn't get the freeze. This could be useful for Latios. I'm a little nervous about Zygarde coming in after this. Or right now. So I think we go... hard Arceus. Yeah, this thing is a giant pain in the butt. It's got Glare and all the annoying things that Zygarde does. I'm not gonna mess around. I'm just gonna hit this thing with a Judgment. I figure that my opponent's gonna switch, but yeah, no. We're on the low ladder. There's a Guaberry, which prevents it from going into its form, which is great. And it hasn't decided to glare me, because maybe it doesn't have glare, so it protects, and now I get the Judgment again. Yeah, Guaberry not very good on Zygarde, because you want to get into your complete form. And Judgment, and it's gone. Okay, that threat's gone. Oh, my opponent has an Arceus Fairy. Well, again, Aegislash tends to wall this. Or we could go into Groudon. No, we're gonna go into Ho-Oh. Usually Arceus Fairy runs Fire Blast and Judgment, and we're a Fire type, so we don't care about either of those things. And here's my Choice Banded Toxic, and now we're gonna get out of here and run away because we're Choice Banded into Toxic, and that's no good. I think maybe we'll just go into Groudon here and try and get rocks up. We have no special bulk. I mean, this thing has Blizzard. Everything has Blizzard. Okay, this is the Blizzard team. Set up my rocks. This guy is unfortunately missing a lot of Blizzards. Kind of don't want to switch into a Blizzard. I might get frozen. So I'm just going to hit with a Fire Punch. It's Stab. It's Sun boosted. It does a ton. Don't freeze? Alright, we're not frozen. That's good. Good news there. Lugia comes back in and also has a Guaberry. I should have known. And it's probably going to try and Blizzard me. I think I'm just going to Fire Punch and not take this guy too seriously. Because I think, you know, we shouldn't. And his Lugia is not even faster than me. Lugia has base 110 speed and can usually outspeed Groudon. So, yeah. So usually the Lugia should be faster than me, but this one's not. Oh, it's a Mega Latios, and it's slower than me. Alright, that's a thing. I think I want to... Mewtwo, we're going to use Aegislash. Rayquaza, we can use Arceus, so I'm going to use my own Mewtwo here. I kind of don't want to Mega Evolve, because I don't want to take a Psychic. But I don't think he'd Psychic a Mewtwo. Oh my god, that nearly takes it out. Jeez. Mewtwo is quite strong. Quite strong. 479, and we are, like, plus speed. Plus speed nature. So, in comes my opponent's Mewtwo. I think my best play is just to taunt this? Yeah, I think so. I don't want it to set up at all. See, Fire Blast, probably predicting Aegislash. I'm just gonna Ice Punch for some damage. And misses Fire Blast. Maybe it's choiced, I don't know. Alright, we die to the Fire Blast. But I think the best strategy here is to go into Veltal, click Foul Play, it'll take this thing out. And there's no way Rayquaza can set up on me, because I'm in a Veltal. Okay, it goes for a cover, so it's not choice, and just it dies, because Dark Aura boosted Foul Play. And we just click Foul Play again, and this Rayquaza can't touch us, and it's also slower. Oh, it hits us, and dies to Rocket Helmet. Alright. So, I will pause it, and be back when we get the next one. Alright, we're back, and we are truly on the ladder. This guy has a Pikachu, and a Mew, and a whole bunch of stuff. So we're just gonna probably just win this game quickly. Like, MegaMewtwo-X can basically beat everything but the Mew, and I'm expecting like a Mew lead. So, it's a Pikachu lead. Oh god, the threat is here. Actually, I'm gonna go into Groudon and get at my rocks. My opponent has a Charizard, a Salamence, so rocks are rocks. I don't think there's much Pikachu can do to Primal Groudon. Best move in the game. Yeah, no, this guy doesn't understand typings. Alright, so... Oh, and it has Protect. Alright, I think Fire Punch will take this out, in case this guy switches, but I don't know. This guy is a Pikachu. Alright, tries to double Protect and fails. Fire Punch takes this out cleanly. So, Mega Salamence is in this tier. But he decides to go into Charizard, and I set the Sun up for it, which is probably not great. I'm gonna go into Ho-Oh. Charizard, I don't think can touch Ho-Oh. He's like going for Specs Air Slash or something. Oh, we get rid of the Sun. I forgot about that. Dragon Rage. Dragon Rage. Okay. We're just gonna Brave Bird everything. Hopefully just win this game with Ho-Oh. Although I think I'm gonna die to Brave Bird Recoil before that happens. Like I Dragon Rage. I thought about, laddering up a bit and then doing a live, but I think it's just I still have a lot to talk about, even though we're so low ladder. About what these should be or shouldn't be. So this should be a Mega Gengar or Mega Salamence. This is a real problem because yeah, we're disabled and we're choice banded. But I'm just gonna go into Age Slash as my opponent goes for a Thunderbolt. I guess to hit the Ho-Oh. And tries a Hyper Beam with Ghost type. Okay. I think he's... Oh, wait. Didn't... I'm gonna just Gyro Ball again. Yeah, he goes for Outrage. We take this thing out. We go to the next game. Yeah, so this team... I don't know how well I did with this team. But I think this is my best Gen 7 team. I didn't really play too much Gen 7. I played a lot of Gen 5 Ubers. I played a lot of Gen 8 Ubers now. Ooh, Flamethrower. But it doesn't take us out, because we are especially defensive, even in our Blade form. And then Shadow Sneak. Just, we want this thing gone. I don't want to deal with this thing. Oh, it's Moxie. Moxie-Mints. Well... How? So, this is a regenerator, right? Why is this thing so low? I'm still at 66. That's incredible. Alright, I'm just going to Sacred Fire here. We'll smack the Mew. It'll probably take this thing out because we're Choice Banded and Adamant and amazing. I'm guessing this thing is Choice, but we could get Outraged right here. Then I have a Veltal and 4 other mons. Okay. Let's go, Salamence. I really miss the Mega Pokemon, like Salamence and Gengar, and why is this thing slower than me? I think that was kind of cool. Like, sometimes, Z moves were kind of lame, because you're just, like, fighting something, and then all of a sudden you die for no reason, when you really shouldn't. But But I definitely did like the Megas. They gave a lot of mons like new life. It tries to hypnosis me, which would have been annoying. But it's hypnosis, it's 60%. Okay, so beat this guy's in-game team, and we'll get another one. We actually got another one immediately, and this guy, okay, he's starting to have what looks like a real team here. So, Mega Metacham would be a big threat, because it's a Mega Metacham, although we do have Aegislash. Darkrai, so I used to run... I think Mewtwo gets Insomnia, right? Hold on. Right? Where is it? Well, no. Something gets Insomnia. I don't know. So Darkrai's a threat. Then there's also the Deoxys Speed that's a threat. I don't want to deal with this. Oh, I know how I deal with this. I lead Aegislash against Deoxys. It's really fast. I'm really slow. I click Gyro Ball, which will do a lot, I hope. Oh, it taunts me, which is fine. We do 67, and now we try and Shadow Sneak take it out? Is that right? I don't remember. Yeah, that usually allows only one spike to go up, so that's what we do against that. But now Darkrai can come out and put something to sleep, I think? Dark Void isn't nerfed this gen? I can't remember. Well, we're about to find out if this thing goes for Dark Void or Hypnosis. I think I want to save this for the Metacham. Oh, Arceus. Well, we have an Yveltal here, just for this. I'm guessing this is Extreme Killer. Yeah, so this is Extreme Killer Arceus. It's a normal Arceus. It has Extreme Speed, Sword Stance, usually Earthquake in this gen for Primal Groudon, and something else. Sometimes Recover, sometimes Sub. I don't know. But anyways, we're defensive of Yveltal, and between... Oh, no, it's gonna die, because we just went for Foul Play. Yeah. So, yeah. Defensive of Yveltal is really around for that thing. And I guess I could keep it for this Crest, which is gonna do nasty things, I imagine. We have a Ho-Oh for this Kyurem White. Goes for Ice Beam. It looks like it's Scarfed. I think we just Brave Bird. We might die to Recoil, but oh no, this Crest is gonna take a lot. Yeah, wow, that's a pretty physically defensive Cresselia. I don't want to get Thunder Wave. I think I just want to get Rocks up. And then Moonblast. Oh, so if it has Moonlight or whatever, it's gonna regain 3/4 of his HP, which stinks. But we get a Toxic on it. Yep. So, yep. Now it's sort of neutered. Got my Rocks up. Goes for Psychic. Actually does a decent amount. Now I'm just gonna hit with Fire Punch and stab Fire Punch. I missed stab Fire Punch on Groudon. Just so much damage. So much damage. You also see Eruption Groudon. I mean, I think you can see that in Gen 8, but it's very popular on like Sticky Web in Gen 7. Just because, you know, you like set up Sticky Web, and then you go into your Eruption Groudon, they'd be slower than you, and you just erupt and just kill everything. So we're just gonna Gyro Ball here, Fire Punch. Wow, that did a lot, because it's to make Metacham. Ooh, we got a nasty crit. I'm just gonna Shadow Sneak, take this out, or chunk something. I'm probably just gonna sack this. Goes into Darkrai. Again, I'm just gonna Gyro Ball. Predicts me to do something else. It takes a massive hit, which is great. I'm now gonna Shadow Sneak for more damage, and then Mewtwo can come and clean this up. Ooh, it's Life Orb. So going to MegaMewtwo for faster, even. Oh no, I think they get the speed in this generation, the turn you Mega Ball. So we kick this thing very low, right in its stomach, and it goes down, and now there's a Kyurem White. Find out if it's Scarfed, but If it's scarfed, it can't kill us. If it's not scarfed, it's gonna fall over. Because you run low kick because all or most Ubers are extremely heavy. So low kick is often like 120 base power. So that's really nice. Just wait for our opponent to. Yeah, he was scarfed, but again can't take me out, and we take out the Kyurem White. All right, I think I'm gonna get one more game and then call it night. But we'll be back playing some Gen 7 Ubers later. Okay, so this guy, it's 1240, has sort of a real looking team. So he has an Aegislash, which is amazing against Mewtwo, because I don't have Earthquake. Sometimes you run Earthquake for Aegislash. Leads, probably a Dialga lead, I'd imagine. These are usually lead rocks. They can be. I think I'm going to lead Arceus here. Yeah, and try and fight this Dialga over rocks. I don't think it'll be faster than me. They usually run Bulk for Kyogre to switch in. Oh wow, it is faster than me. Jeez. Okay, this is like some timid Dialga, which I don't think is a set, but I don't know. This guy seems to think it's a set. Alright, so in comes Primal Groudon. We defog the rocks. We can't touch this thing because we're an Arceus and we have Will-O-Wisp. I think I'm gonna go into Mewtwo. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go into Mewtwo. It's pretty useless because of that Aegislash. And it won't let Groudon set up on us too much. Oh, we might die. We don't die. That's lucky. We should get off a low kick, which is 59 because we are Mewtwo. So he has Fire Punch. It could have Stone Edge, which would be no bueno for our Ho-Oh. So I think I'm going to go into my own Primal Groudon. I'm max speed, but not jolly. His whole team is grounded, so we're just going to click Earthquake. No Precipice Blades. That's 85% accurate. We're just going to go for a solid Earthquake. He goes into Kyogre. We really don't have a switch in. He probably will. But consider I'm going to sack the Kyogre. But Groudon, oh my god. I don't know if you want a Speed Tie and he's adamant. Well, now I'm just going to sack this. Well, yeah, I think I'm just going to sack this thing. That Kyogre could be a nuisance. Mewtwo comes in. I think we just go into this Yveltal. I mean, it could be not Mega. So yeah, we really can't. Oh, he bulks up. Oh yeah, that's scary. So if it's bulk up, it's probably physical. So I'm gonna save Groudon so the Kyogre, if the case is like Scarf or something, we can have a water immunity. And also just reset the weather. If we switch this in and die on the Kyogre, there will be no rain. So I wonder if this thing has Earthquake. So he's probably going to go for low kick here. So I'm actually going to go into Aegislash. So it goes for Drain Punch. I'm glad I didn't go into Yveltal. So these can run Earthquake sometimes. But the way this guy is thinking about it, probably not. Yeah, we kind of wall is set. Okay, I'm gonna go back into Arceus. I don't want this guy to get rocks because I have a Ho-Oh. No rocks. Bad. He has Flamethrower, not Steel move. I'm gonna Wisp here on the rocks. And now I should win this exchange because the Dialga is faster. Stop doing that. Oh, it burned me. Awesome. Love it. I mean, this isn't that useful for much else. I'm just gonna recover here. And if the Dialga was slower, it could get up rocks. But because it's faster, my defog is always gonna go last. And burn does 6 this gen. Okay, so we're just sort of stalling out this Dialga. I think I'm gonna recover here. And then defog on this turn because the Dialga's gonna die. So it goes for Flamethrower, we defog. Dialga goes down to burn, and no rocks. And now Kyogre comes in and squishes us. I'm just gonna hit this thing. This thing is kind of scary. Could have Fire Move and, well, I mean, I do have a Ho-Oh, but I didn't want to do that either. 73, jeez. Oh, it's leftovers? Could be Black Sludge. Sledge Bomb takes us out, not surprisingly. Gets a speed boost. I think I'm gonna save Aegislash and go Ho-Oh. I'm pretty sure I take anything from leftovers Naganadel. I think just Brave Bird's the play. Not too worried about Aegislash. I'm worried about Kyogre. So, yeah, gets the poison. That's unfortunate. But Naganadel goes down, which is great. Don't know what my opponent is going to do. Goes into Aegislash of his own. I'm going to go into Veltal of my own, because it's going to really mess with this thing. You might think I'm Scarfed, although I'm Banded. Either one would have... Well, I don't know if Scarfed Ho-Oh would outspeed Nag... Oh, no, not at +1. Yeah. So the Naganadel was at +1. It goes for Shadow Sneak, trying to pick me off. Takes Helmet and Life Orb. Huh. Well, I'm just going to Foul Play here. I think because Foul Play uses the Aegislash's attack and not my own, it won't matter that I get the drop. It still does a ton. Okay. That seems like a poor choice, but you do that, Aegislash, and doesn't even go for Shadow Sneak, so that dies. So now, yeah, here comes this issue. I'm definitely going to, I'm definitely not going to like dealing with this issue. I could Toxic here. It's probably going to go for Ice Beam. I'll probably live that, and I'm going to get off a Toxic. Yep, exactly what I said. Ugh, hit, thank God. This thing is such a giant nuisance. I'm gonna go into Groudon just to reset the weather. Yeah, this guy's just gonna start Ice Beaming. But that's why I went for Toxic. Or sorry about that. Seems emergency. So I'm just gonna click Gyro Ball here, as it goes for Origin Pulse. We do a little bit amount. Now we can King Shield. I doubt this thing has Rest. I actually don't want to take another hit because I want to save this for Mewtwo. So I'm just going to sack Ho-Oh. It's done its job. Deserves a good rest. And this thing goes down. And now we go into my opponent goes into Mewtwo. We go into Aegislash. I'm a little worried about this thing going for bulk ups. I don't know if it can really hit me. I'm just going to Toxic Hit. I wish... Yeah. Oh yeah, it has Recover. There's probably Bulk Up, Drain Punch, Dual Stab. But yeah, now it's pretty ruined. I'm just going to Gyro Ball here as the Mewtwo bulks up. Yeah, this thing could have been a mess. Oh, I got a nasty crit. I don't think that mattered. I really don't think this thing can really touch me. Yeah, Psycho Cut doesn't even make contact. So, yeah, I think Sneak should take it out. And if it doesn't, Toxic will. If it goes for doesn't, he'll... If it doesn't, he goes for Recover. He's still not in a good position, so I'm just going to Sneak. So yeah, these things sometimes run Earthquake to hit things like Aegislash. This guy doesn't seem to have Earthquake. And we have Ice Punch, because it's generally good against all the dragons in the tier, especially Zygarde. Like if Veltal wants to switch in. Although low kick might do more. But anyways, I think this is over. And that'll be it. And I think my opponent has left or had a stroke or something. Hope he's okay. But this will end the video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.